hello. Seems like I dropped like 1800 viewers while singing. Okay. Message received. Anyways, hello, welcome to the broadcast. We're watching a game for StarLadder. It's the 4th game of the day, and we're gonna see ourselves a game for the round robin group stages for the 10th season of the Europe Division. Day 2 for StarLadder. We're gonna have Cloud9 taking on AlbumSheet, and we're already into the draft. Before we start though, I want to just make this quick message that I am not an official broadcaster for StarLadder. You can go to twitch.tv/Dota StarLadder_EN to watch BTS cast the games as well. They are having Zayori as well as Synderen casting these games for you right now on a different channel, as I just said, and that's actually all I wanted to say. It started out so official, and now it's all gone to shit. Oh well, back to the draft, because here we are. I'm actually glad I have even remembered to unmute myself. We have Cloud9 playing from the Dire side, AlbumSheet from the Radiant side. Now, I know a lot of you people might not know the team AlbumSheet, but the name should be familiar for you. Because Big Num, No Fear, Chomi, Inquisitor, I personally don't know Vova Pain, but all the other 4 are known teams in the CIS scene. Definitely also skilled players. So, so that's what I wanted to say. So I'm solo casting, and that's something that you have to get over for today. Hopefully in the future I will be able to get some co-casters in, but for now I'm still getting back into the rhythm and learning how to cast again, because it's been a while since I casted for the last time. Also, maybe in the future I'll sometimes have a musical cast, but that will be really, really difficult, so I don't think I'll ever do that. Just saying. For people that were asking about that. Anyways, Cloud9 picking up Nature's Prophet as well as the Skywrath Mage. We're gonna have a Bone 7 Nature's Prophet, which is a very scary thing to be going up against. But I do not blame AlbumSheet for letting it go through, because they were forced to ban out the Visage to make sure that AY2000 couldn't get that one, as well as the Tinker to make sure that Fada couldn't get the Tinker. And both definitely heroes that are just annoying to face. We have got the Brewmaster and the Lycan removed from the pool as well. No surprises there. Razor, Batrider picked up by AlbumSheet, and that's the first 2 picks. We're able to get that because they banned out those 2 heroes that are normally not necessarily first pick. So, or first ban rather. So Razor and Batrider, 2 great heroes for AlbumSheet to have. Skywrath Mage and Enigma already picked up by Cloud9. The second row of bans already came out as well, with the Centaur and the Ember Spirit being removed from the pool by Cloud9. And the Viper and Doom removed by AlbumSheet. We still have AlbumSheet. Wow, we still have the Faces Void in the pool. So that's a hero that we might be seeing here. It's actually, if you compare that up with the Razor, it's not even that bad, because Razor can of course drain someone's attack damage while sitting in the Chronosphere, and there's nothing that person can do if Razor's just sitting on the outskirts of it. Pretty nice to have. Enigma is there with the black hole. We have got one. Only one.
5 seconds remaining.
Hero that can interrupt it so far, from afar. It's Earthshaker.
Reserve time.
Razor cannot do anything to interrupt Enigma's black hole, and then you've got the Batrider that only has his lasso, but to do that, I don't think it's going to be happening. Earthshaker so far the only one. A Troll Warlord picked up by Cloud9. Now that is something that they have done in the past. They have actually done it with Sing Sing playing it, but looks like they are still, of course, I mean, the same team in terms of drafting. Still the same drafter, so they're going to have the Troll there to help out. Shadow Shaman picked up by AlbumSheet, and they will have, of course, therefore more disables. Not a real easy one to interrupt the black hole, but Shadow Shaman is a hero that normally likes to get himself the Blink Dagger, so if he can blink behind the Enigma and Hex, it's an instant disable. So that's a pretty good one to have, as long as his positioning
10 seconds
is on point. Flame Break! I forgot the Flame Break! Oh my god! Flame Break! Oh my god!
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Flame Break is there. Oh, what a good point. See, Chat's my co-caster. How about that? Chat's best co-caster. But Flame Break is there too to interrupt black holes, which is actually pretty good, because Batrider overall is actually always on the outskirts of fight to be able to blink in a lasso and then go out. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of good, actually. Taking a look at the lineup of Cloud9, you've got yourself Nature's Prophet, which in the previous game I already explained is actually always a good pick, so you can't really go wrong with that one. Skywrath Mage, normally going to be played as support. I'm interested to see who is going to play it, because, well, it's probably going to be Pylai, let's put it at that, because AY plays the Enigma, which is a really, really good hero for him, because AY is one of those supports that gets a lot of gold. It's a pretty greedy support, and Enigma rewards that, because he can farm as one of the fastest jungler in the game.
Radiant
So
team banned.
I think even the fastest jungler in the game. So that's going to be something that AY is going to be running real nice, and therefore going to be leaving Pilot Eye to buy all the support items, which is pretty risky on a Skywrath mage, because Skywrath mages are very squishy, and with that his positioning is going to be really scary. And I'm actually surprised to see Drow Ranger being removed from the pool. They must be scared to seeing that in combination with a Troll Warlord, but I was more thinking like a Faceless Void for Cloud9, because basically Troll Warlord gives you a free Mask of Madness, and Drow has only been picked up by Cloud9 if he was in combination with a Visage, so it's kind of surprising. We'll see which one they go for though. But yeah,
Reserve time.
Skywrath Mage, a hero that is, if you're not getting farm on him, which is probably going to be the case, you're going to be very squishy, and you have to be so careful in terms of positioning. And Pilot Eye, I feel like he shines most on heroes such as Earthshaker and Sand King, where he can actually be a bit of a playmaker. I feel like he might be needing to be too passive on the Skywrath Mage, but we'll see. I'm not convinced about the hero. I think I would like to see Pilot Eye in heroes where it can actually... It sounds like I would say it makes a bigger difference. I know that Skywrath Mage can make gigantic differences in team fights, especially with the silences.
5 seconds remaining.
Anyways, I'm sure you know what I mean. Like Earthshaker, you can't compare the two, and Earthshaker can make bigger plays than Skywrath, that's for sure. We have AlbumSheet with their last pick. They need either a mid or a carry, depending on what they are intending that Razor to do. Now that they know that their Razor is going to be in the mid lane, or now that they know that the mid lane is going to be for the troll on the other side, it looks like they're going to go for Chomi Tide. Now they have been swapping roles a bit, so that could be the Tidehunter mid against the troll, which actually would be a pretty decent lineup for the Tidehunter. I do like the Tidehunter. I will stop rambling. Holy crap, Sheever, shut up. There we go. There was me taking a breath moment to make sure that I not ramble on. I noticed it myself, and it just didn't take breaths, and I really want to say something. During a cast is so professional. Drinking water. Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
So, because the earn real money thing is muted, sorry guys.
5 seconds remaining.
So we're in the game, and I have to take a bit of a breather because otherwise I just talk too much, and that's not good. So I'm doing a bit of a practice cast so I can actually correct myself about these things in the middle of a cast. Let's take a look at who is playing what. First of all, we're actually officially in the game right now, so we're watching StarLadder Season 10, Day 2, Game 4. Last game of the day. We're watching Cloud9 taking on AlbumSheet, and it is a round-robin group stage where every team faces each other once, and at the end of the season, and the online season, the top 4 with the most wins will move on to go to the LAN finals, which is pretty good because there's a lot of money at stake, a lot of prestige at stake as well, as we're already in the 10th season. That's very impressive, by the way, to already have the 10th season going on. Taking a look at AlbumSheet, this is the only player that I'm not familiar with, Vova Pain. He'll be playing the Earthshaker. I'm expecting some big plays from him purely because he's playing a big play hero. Big Nom, a player that we do know, is playing the Shadow Shaman. Now, mostly we know him from playing the what's that called? Chaos Knight. He was playing a carry player for his team previously, so he's one of those supports that I'm expecting to find a lot of farm where other people might normally not find farm. I do like this movement. They're going to try to make sure that that first blood is going to be on their turf. No Fear will play the Tidehunter. He'll be going on the off lane. It will be in the mid lane for Chomi, and he'll be playing that Bat Rider, but that leaves Razor on the bottom lane. Inquisitor will take on that role, and we'll see him farm it up on the bottom lane. He was normally a support player, so interesting to see him on the, or at least I remember him mostly as a support player, so interesting to see him on this role. Taking a look at Cloud9, the team that most people will be familiar with, it is Bone7 and his signature hero, Nature's Prophet. Mid lane will go the way of Fada, the newly acquired mid hero for the team, and he'll be playing the Troll Warlord, and he is also about to get ganked, so I'm just going to hang around here for a little while to see when the movement's going to come in from those two supports hanging around the corner there, as I'm expecting the movement to be coming out very soon. There we go, here they come. Let's see, we have got ourselves a Shackle and a Fisher. Shackle will come out first. Fisher will come out later. No escaping. Farah is gone. First blood goes to Vova Pain, and that is very anticlimactic first blood, but it is so well orchestrated that there was no doubt that they were going to miss that first blood if executed properly, which is not very difficult to do from that position. Meantime, on the top lane, we've got ourselves Tidehunter with a problem called Skywrath Mage, because he can just harass from a long range. Salve will be popped up, and that is going to be still a dead no fear. No first blood though. That was something that at least got prevented by his supports. And look at how much damage Envy already took from those anchor smashes. And he's already back on the lane again as well. Doesn't want to miss a single point of experience of all the creeps that come in, and he didn't miss a single point. So that's really good. On top of that, the first blood goes the way of the Skywrath Mage, who intentionally denies himself to neutral. He was too low, he lost all his mana. This is the fastest way to get back into the game and to harass No Fear out again, because otherwise No Fear would just get experience. And I'm rambling on again. Why do I do that? I didn't do that before. Oh, I didn't do that before. I have so much stuff that I want to say. I have to turn it down. I have to stop saying obvious stuff and start saying only the interesting stuff. Yeah. Breathe. Ink Visitor. Safe laning. By himself. Up against an Nature's Prophet. A lane that he should win by all accords. And to be honest, I think Nature's Prophet knows this. Bone 7 is level 2. They place a sentry. It's a shame that that Fisher locked him on the other side. Otherwise that would have been a kill, I think. Pretty nicely done though for placing that sentry there. But at least it's stopping him from getting any point of experience. I was still busy introducing players actually. AUI 2000, as already mentioned, would be playing the Enigma, as he's one of those supports that will be taking on the number 4 role and will find a lot of farm in the jungle. Master of the micro himself as well, so pretty good. We already saw Pilot die as well. He was the one that took the first blood and then denied himself to neutrals. And we've got ourselves Eternal Envy. Playing the Spectre. Breathe, Sheever, breathe. Thanks. I'm playing the Spectre. I'm playing the safe lane role. Why am I rambling on, guys? So much stuff I want to say. Maybe we're running out of stuff to say. Bad Rider. One of those middle heroes that can indeed, on the Radiant side, take abuse of the Radiant jungle and making sure that he gets some solid farm later on. And to be honest, he's having a tough lane. Laning against a troll is a tough lane, even though Bat Riders overall should be able to win their lanes purely by the way of that they work, and that's why we often see them at off lanes. He's not able to get a lot of last hits, because in theory he should not be winning a last hits against a troll, even though troll is melee and he's ranged. He's already out of mana actually. Yes, troll can also go range, but he's doing a lot less damage then. So meantime, top lane Tide, Rubble slowed down, and is there enough in harassment? Envy is actually taking a detour. Tower doesn't see him yet, so he doesn't get attacked by him. Envy, or a Pilot die rather, though. He dies. Got hit by the tower as well. Fisher coming out there as well. Envy is able to get away. And that is a good rotation coming out from Vova Pain. No kill going on the top lane for C9, but at least there was one extra going the way of AlbumSheet. Ink Visitor in the meantime, having phase boots. This is a very scary guy, by the way. The lucky thing is, I can't reach Bone 7 anymore. But
bottom tower is under
during a fight, you're gonna use your haunt. And why do you picnic? Why do you picnic? Why do you picnic? I got kicked out by Twitch. It is back though. Sorry. Relax. You're doing fine. What's wrong with Twitch today, guys? Sucky. I thought things were gonna get better, and then they got taken over by Amazon. Let me know when I'm back. Am I back? I will ask. Let me know when I'm back. Let me know when I'm back. Okay. Cool. In the meantime, top lane Tide. Bye, Tide. No, stay alive, Tide. Staying alive. Staying alive. 4 heroes top. They can't kill the Tide. They're still gonna try to pressure, but both Envy and Pilot are so low, and there is a guy that fishers here, and he has mana boots, meaning that he can indeed land fishers and hurt, especially Pilot quite a bit.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Another teleport coming in. Pilot is gonna be the one in trouble. In comes the Moran ultimate. That's already gonna be Razor with his first kill of the game. And
Dire's bottom tower
yeah,
is under
that's
attack.
not worth it for Cloud9. They're kinda,
Fall to you.
I don't know, they seem a bit I don't know, it seems a bit like they're playing in their own bubble and they're not realizing what AlbumSheet's doing. Like they're playing their own game and then not pay. Yeah, I think they're in their own bubble. That's the best way I can describe it. A bit of weird movement coming out from them with 4 people there. Mirana ult. I did hear Mirana ult. Didn't we hear Mirana ult? We heard something. Did someone disappear? Did someone get an invis rune? I don't know. It felt like Mirana ult was casted. Why did I hear Mirana ult, guys? My brain is playing tricks on me. I'm slowly going insane. May Twitch be my witness that it was not always so. But yeah, Cloud9 looks rusty, exactly as Gurara says in the chat. I don't know why. At least Spectre's getting good farm, and I mean, look at the list. We haven't even seen a black hole yet or anything like that. He of course did help with the pushes, but look at the amount of farm this dude has. It looks like even they're able to kill off Inquisitor here, so that's a very good kill for them to have. Though, to be honest, that was also a mistake of Inquisitor for being here in the first place. Shouldn't have been there. But yeah. They're not doing bad. They have got a troll, doing nice. They're up against a team that is on paper, that on paper should be losing against them, so maybe they get a bit complacent because of that. That is something that teams sometimes have. That they feel like, oh, we should be winning against that team anyway, so, you know, no biggie, and then they
Radiant's middle tower
something doesn't connect in their brain or something, and they're not playing their full A game. But at the same time, AlbumSheet, they know that they are in a disadvantage, and they're playing their A game. They're bringing everything, and I hope for them that it's gonna work out, because I do like the team a lot. I like Cloud9 as well, don't get me wrong, but you know, somewhat you are always rooting for the underdog. They have the better story. It's just the way it is.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Underdogs rule, guys. That's why people root for underdogs. So yeah, I hope that they at least can make a point for themselves. They look pretty strong. I like the first the level 1 mid gank, even though I don't think it was the first time that they did that, meaning Cloud9 didn't really do their homework. Nofer has got a Ravage on deck. No pressure, dude. No pressure. We're all watching you. Watching you Ravage people. Meantime, teleports go bottom again. Cloud9 is continuing the pressure. They have not been able to take down a tower yet. They tried top, failed. Now they're gonna try bottom, but it looks like they might have some problems here as well, because Inquisitor is here, as well as the Vova Pain Earthshaker, who is proving to be a very mobile Earthshaker that is getting a lot of farm. I like this Earthshaker. I like it a lot. He is on every lane. He's moving around. He is counter pushing. He's fissuring, saving his team left and right. It's a shame he doesn't have a better set. Someone donate that guy a Earthshaker set. He deserves it. Smoke gang coming up. We have our first Blink Dagger on deck for Chomi. He wants to use it. In the meantime, Troll ulti is being used on the top lane. They want to take down the Tide. They use a black hole for it. Sorry for taking so long for making my camera move, but I could not find my mouse button. My mouse cursor. And I didn't realize where it was until it was too late. God. Some things should just go unspoken. Yeah, so Earthshaker doing well. I like it. It's always interesting to see a guy that you don't know play Dota, and you know, then it turns out like this. It's just fun to watch. Rising Star on the move. Maybe. Skyreth mate dies bottom lane. I'm not sure why he was this far out. He was hiding probably, and yeah, you shouldn't hide. Try to hide. Razor got the kill fairly easily, I guess. We have got one tower down on the side of Cloud9, this one. No towers down on the side of AlbumSheet, even though I think this will be maybe their first one, although not a brilliantly placed Fisher preventing that from happening, and he pulls the creep wave back. Vova Pain is everywhere. In the meantime, middle lane, pressure going on. Shadow Shaman, Big Num. We haven't seen a lot of him yet, but he managed to get levels. He is sitting on 1100 gold, almost 1200. Gonna be going for that Blink Dagger, of course, and they can just wither away these towers. They're actually gonna go for this Big Num, blown up. Ravage still being used. They want to go for Envy, but where is that lasso? Jomi, now he finds one, but who's gonna do the damage? He is supposed to be the one doing the damage. He's still able to get the kill in the end, though. One more hit will do the job, and Chomi himself will die. Tide already down. Now comes Inquisitor in, able to probably take out Fada. There he goes. Eternal Envy still alive on deck. We've got ourselves a 2 for 3 trade at this point, which I'd say favors Cloud9 quite heavily, because that was the first Blink Dagger gank that Batrider was able to do, and they couldn't make it make it go away. They used their wards for the Shadow Shaman. Didn't get the tower yet. I say yet because it looked like the Razor was actually planning on maybe trying to go for it. They're gonna not give up, they're gonna go again. In the meantime, Vovapane is still defending that tier 1 tower on the top lane with his life. 3 heroes in the mid lane. The Ravage is on cooldown. Ravage spent also for a non-favorable trade, so more victories, small victories going the way of Cloud9. A tower not getting denied, a bit too early from Bone 7. He's gonna get hexed up. Will be living though, as Inquisitor drains a bit of damage coming out from the troll. No fear, trouble. How he wished he had his Ravage now. A Shadow Shaman gets burnt down by the Skywrath Mage. Already Chomi looking for a target, can't find one, now finds one, maybe trying to save Inquisitor, can't do it because that Skywrath Mage is just everywhere with his stupid bolts that hurt so much. Flame Break, doesn't matter, Envy is gonna be walking away from that one. It's 2 for 1, it is the Skywrath Mage that died, but it's just a support, no fear, will end up going down. He will indeed drop to the Blades of AUI 2000. I was gonna say the Blades of Eternal Envy, but then I saw that AUI 2000 got the last hit, and he doesn't actually have Blades.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The hands of AOI 2000. There you go. Meantime, bottom lane. That's a kill right there. Nice kill. Bone 7 picked off. That's the kind of kills they should be trying to go for. They did, like the tier 1 tower on the mid lane did go down on the side of Cloud9. While the towers for AlbumSheet are still standing. Envy, Fisher, Vovapane helping out. In comes the static link upon Fada, making him move out of this one as the damage actually gets used to try and take down AOI. AOI has still got his black hole, he has not got a soul ring to use it though, and he will end up going down. Fada trying to do what he can, but he can't. In comes the Hunt, trying to maybe take out Novapane, or maybe Chomi. Can he do anybody? He can actually take out the Shadow Shaman, who was actually not with his team. So yeah, that's a kill. Free kill. Still very squishy hero, sitting on 200 gold, went for mana boots in the end, rather than waiting for his blink dagger. Yeah, we're gonna support this guy, guys, because he's playing really well for his team. But well-placed Fishers, apart from that one that he did in the jungle, but he was doing a blind one, so that's a pretty good one nonetheless. Under attack. Hasn't died yet. He's level 8, 1100 gold. He is playing really well. And at the same time, everybody of AlbumSheet is seeming to have a sort of synergy that allows them to just defend towers. They're gonna try to defend towers again. In comes Paladai though, and Chomi, silence top. In comes Mystic Flare, down he goes. Vovapane, gonna stun, but this time, it'll be the first time he'll go down. He is 3 versus 1, 4 versus 1. A very brave little Earthshaker. And I guess the moment that I start rooting for someone, he dies. I'm sorry for cursing you, Vovapane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But the first tower that goes down on the side of AlbumSheet is the tier 1 bottom, but it's not really a victory for Cloud9 because they're gonna lose their own tier 1 top for it as well, which is a fairly even trade. Of course, the part that doesn't make it an even trade are the 2 kills that Cloud9 got with it. At the same time, AlbumSheet took down that tier 1 tower with 3, while Cloud9 used 4. So, Inquisitor, double for him, trying to run. Negative urn charge, and is indeed able to run. Doesn't have a lot of mana, but has got... Actually, he needs some mana, otherwise he can't use his mechanism last. So, why? He has got the black hole, might be turning around, but he's a chicken, he can't do shit, he's gonna die. I shouldn't say that on stream, it's a good thing it's a practice cast and it doesn't really count. That is the only one that dies here, though. Still haven't seen the black hole this game, purely because of the control of those supports from AlbumSheet. No stats. Spectre, highest on net worth, no surprise there. He's doing real well, sitting on 2200 gold. Has got drums and face, which is in theory all he needs to actually fight, to be in fights with his team, to actually join in. But a Haunt. Why?
My ancestors
Shadow Shaman is by
me
again. Whenever he's by himself, he's a fairly easy kill, especially if Fada is there to help out. But yeah, he has got the drums and face, which is enough for him to already be present in fights, and everything that he gets on top of that is added to it. So it's just gold that he can save up for something that he really wants, like a Radiance. As the TP out comes out, Ravage to prevent that from happening. Well, Fada, I think you might be dead, buddy. Trying to do what he can. Whirling axes, Earls, yes, okay, never mind. Envy is going to be able to teleport out. No Ravage to stop him from teleporting, and the Flame Break comes out too late as Chomi couldn't really blink in either. He already blinked to get as close as he could. In the meantime, Vovapane almost has his blink down. Fallen. Oh, teleport out. Flame break. You can't. You're dead. Again. Bye. AlbumSheet definitely doing well this game. They did lose their tier 1 tower mid and their tier 1 top, so they are now even on towers. Taking a look at the gold graph. What a brilliant camera work from me. Thanks. Taking a look at the gold graph. We're having Cloud9 in favor now because, well, because they are farming more. Very simple. That Spectre doing a lot of work, and on top of that we had of course got Enigma in it. Like in theory Cloud9 had 4 farming heroes while AlbumSheet only had 3 because of that Enigma in the jungle, so they should be ahead. And then it is surprising to see that they're only this amount ahead. This is only the Enigma ahead, so the rest is fairly even, as we have indeed got Envy being so filthy rich. Radiance probably for him. Experience graph slightly in favor of Cloud9 because they've been taking the later kills while AlbumSheet has been taking the earlier kills, and later kills give more experience than earlier kills, so it's fine. Should be a Roshan going the way of Cloud9. There's nothing really that AlbumSheet can do here. First staff almost up for Show Me.
Has fallen to the
Never mind! First staff up for Show Me. Haunt! Oh, Shadow Shaman. Oh, again? I'm starting to feel really sad for Big Num here. So sad. Sad little Shadow Shaman. I can feel his pain, and I've been there. I think everybody has been there at some point. And indeed, thank you, co-caster Twitch chat. Blink Tidehunter is now on deck. He's got his Ravage up again as well in 35 seconds, and with that, level 2 Ravage is there as well, so that's pretty nice to have. And they need to start winning some of these team fights soon, because they need to start killing this guy. He has not died yet. He's 409, and that means he's been involved in 13 out of the 15 kills. And he is just filthy rich, and on top of that he has an Aegis. They need to kill him twice, but they need to do something against him, and they can't right now. So what other thing can they do? They can push towers. That's what they do. They can make some big plays though. Like a Spectre by himself is awesome and all that, but if AlbumSheet can take down Cloud9, like all there's the heroes surrounding the Spectre, they might not be able to take down Spectre straight away, but they've got so much control in terms of blink echo, blink ravage. They can also blink glass to grab someone, maybe drag out the Spectre, kill him off before it can do anything, because if you get dragged, you don't have to kill someone in the duration of the last zone. No, you get a fissure in your face. After that you can get shackled, you can get made into a chicken, and you're gonna get screwed there. We have Overpain teleporting out, should be able to do so. There we go, teleporting in. Oh god. Oh, look at that, he lives, guys! I want to take a moment to celebrate the life of the Shadow Shaman, who is 0-5-0. He's 1/5 of his team's death. One third, sorry. 1/3. Oh, he's so close. He's so happy. Look at him being happy. Oh, I feel happy for him as well. I do agree with Magic Command. Razor is not one of the most amazing heroes to watch. I mean, I'm talking about big plays, right? Echo slams, fissures, lassos, and chickens. But Razor doesn't really do that much. He just stands there and hits stuff. But at the same time, all those abilities that I just mentioned before that will allow Inquisitor to actually spend enough time to drain the damage from anybody, preferably Troll or a Spectre, and then actually just use the time that he's been given to attack. To just stand there and attack things. That's what he does. And Radiance done. Oh. The map is gonna get real small for AlbumSheet right now. They kind of have to hope for Cloud9 to group up a bit so that they can actually go for that big team fight that I'm talking about. And otherwise they are gonna get out-pushed, out-split-pushed even. Even though, well yeah, out-split pushed, because they're still on Nature's Prophet. Bone 7 is still in this game. Aghanim's done for Razor, now also can take down buildings real fast. They need to... It's exactly what they need to do. They need to take a team fight, win the team fight, and take towers off the back of that team fight, which means that A, they have to stay alive long enough that they are actually still on decent health after taking the team fight. Wait a second, mid lane has got some issues for the Tidehunter, who's gonna get haunted upon and trying to live through it all, but won't be able to. Envy, mega kill streak is actually not done. He's gonna go for Chomi. He's gonna be able to get him as well. That's a double kill for him, just solo. Well, almost solo, gets fissured. in some trouble, but Force Staff coming out. That is Pylai Die, saving grace for Envy. Of course, they're still on Aegis as well as Inquisitor in some trouble. Blink, Echo Slam, and there goes their Shaker. Still, the Aegis is down, and a lot of low life people on Cloud9. Doesn't look like it's enough, though, even though it did save the life of Inquisitor because nobody else could dive that one. But with no Tidehunter, no Bow Rider, there's no way that AlbumSheet can take this team fight, and that is something that AlbumSheet could not have allowed to happen. Getting picked off like that, they need the Ravage. Luckily, the levels are not that high yet that they're not going to lose that much just yet, and they also have a pretty good turtle lineup. We do have Tidehunter back. This is it. Let's see if we can make something. This though. Oh, this is so good. This is a Midnight Pulse. Look at the radius on this thing. It's insane. That radius makes sure that Blink Dagger for No Fears gets put on cooldown all of the time, and Bone 7 is finding some issues and also losing his life. But yeah, that actually, I hadn't thought about that yet, but that is one of the best disengagements that you could think for. Nobody can blink after you because of the Midnight Pulse. Yeah, the Echo was amazing. I've been hyping Vova Pain. Since I saw some fissures, he's been having good Echo Slams as well. I do like. It's a shame that he's not level 11 though. Imagine what he could have done if it was level 11. With an Agazims in a Veil. Okay, you know. I can't really think of what would happen if it was absolutely fat, because then this game would be entirely different. But yeah, he's playing a good game, definitely. So smart. Just need that good Ravage from No Fear. Invisibility rune coming out. We take it by No Fear. Good too, because if you're gonna have issues blinking in, which you could actually have, because not only is that Midnight Pulse gonna stop you from blinking in, it's also gonna be maybe a Spectre illusion stopping you from blinking because you've got yourself that Radiance thing on you. Meantime, oh, middle lane troubles. Vova Pain, he is doing the one-man army thing, but he's in some trouble. He's gonna die. Teleporting out from Big Num, he's able to make it out live. Poor Earthshaker. In the meantime, that's gonna be... Oh, whoo, teleport out from Chomi as well. I'm not sure why they thought they could take on this team 3 on 5, but apparently they did think so. No Echo Slam for a while, or for 20 seconds rather, because then Earthshaker is back off. So I don't think Cloud9 is going to push this. And they also don't have their Aegis anymore. They're just farming everything of AlbumSheet. I told you that map is going to get real small for AlbumSheet to farm on, and they're just making sure that there's nothing left in the jungle that will be used for AlbumSheet's farm. Poor guys. Even their ancients are taken. The thieves. There's always chance for comeback. I mean, at this point it looks pretty one-sided, but with those big play heroes there's always chance for comeback. It's starting to get less and less likely, but with movements like these, if they can find a pick off, possible. Everything is possible in Dota. That's why we love Dota, guys. So much possible. Because if we already knew what the outcome was going to be now, what fun would it be to keep on watching, right? Ah. They realized everybody was missing. Awareness. Map awareness. And now Spectre can farm again because this ward... I love this ward. Yeah. Why is the map so green all of a sudden? It looked all of a sudden a lot greener than it was before. But, this ward is amazing because it allows you to see who's farming here, who's passing the lane, and who's passing here. So it's really a great ward to have, especially if you're in a situation where Cloud9 is. You want to place your wards a bit aggressive. Oh, Envy, greedy, Envy. I think you might be dead. He can haunt still. Is there a hex? Is there something? Nope, there's nothing. He's dead. Nothing needed. Inquisitor dominating, and this is the moment to force out a buyback or to push. They need to make work of this one, I think. There is no Roshan up just yet. There is a Treant in 2 minutes for Roshan, or a little bit less than 2 minutes rather, but they can try and fight this one. Go mid, AlbumSheet, this is your moment. This is the moment. No? Okay, never mind. It's not the moment. There you go. Going back to farming. But yeah, as you can see, it's never over. Spectre can still die. Yeah, she might be doing a lot of damage with that Radiance, but she is not as tanky as people make it out to be. Yeah, great ward. Really prevented Envy from dying there. Okay. BKB being built by Inquisitor, no surprise. I would love to see a refresher on him though, but he needs a BKB first. Refresher afterwards. He needs to stay alive. If he has his ulti on, he can't afford to die. They need that ulti to be doing really well in those fights. In the meantime, Manta's now up for Fada. We've got ourselves also, of course, the Vlads. Any kind of lifesteal is needed for the troll. Vlads also helps out the Spectre a lot, and the rest of his team for the aura of armor, of course. But a good item for him as well. And sitting on 3.1k gold. That's a lot of gold. A lot of gold. No fear. So it's grass coming for him. Maybe Sheeva's if he blinks in. Sheeva's pretty nice as well. But they need an assault grass. They need some extra armor as well. To deal with the hits from the troll especially. Troll is not one that normally hits for a lot of damage. He just hits really fast. And then armor is the thing that helps you most. More than life. As in life points. Big Num. Pretty poor. But ever since we felt sorry for Big Num, he has not died yet. Ever since we said a prayer for him and took a moment to appreciate his life. Blink forward. Can he find someone? And V Hans yet gets axed. And I think they can get him the Ravage Juice as well. They want to take him down as well. The Shackles there. Is there a lasso? Yes, there is. He can't get out. He's dead. Shadow Shaman dies to the illusion. Bone 7 picks up a piece of Chomi as also more people come in. Oh, no fear, trouble. There goes the Urn Charge. Gets ticked off. No fear can blink in a second though, and he will use it. Blink forward from Bone 7 as well. No blink for No Fear. Malefice there as well. That's No Fear dead. They might have gotten Envy, but they lost 3, and that's not worth it because they cannot do anything off the back of that, and they're not even done yet. Troll's actually gonna get picked off, or rather, Troll is gonna help pick up Fova Pain, who's still there. 4 for 1. Not worth it. Sorry. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, Silence stick up for the Nature's Prophet. I forgot how casting when on the adrenaline felt like. I think it's adrenaline. Maybe it's tired, drunk thing. Don't know what it is. I do realize that my cast right now is a bit different than what it's normally like. Roshan taken by Cloud9. BKB up for Enigma, whose black holes we have yet to see, I believe. Yes, Orchid is being brought right now to Bone 7 as they're waiting for Envy. In case you're wondering, they're waiting for Envy because I want Envy to have the Aegis. And all AOI can say, kill him fastest! Kill him, my babies! And we will take the Aegis. We'll drop himself the urn for that. And there they go. I think they're ready. I think they're ready to try and go for high ground. They've got themselves almost a BKB. Actually, is the recipe in the courier? I think so, right? Yes. I was gonna say, should have had it by now. BKB done on him. We have 4.7k gold on the troll, so I'm kind of curious what he's gonna buy. But I'm hoping it's going to be coming shortly. Perhaps also BKB. There we go. BKB is the natural counter to a Ravage. So that's a pretty good thing to have. Also pretty good against the Fissure, the Echo Slam. Basically everything apart from a lasso. We've got we've got everything. All the new items. Apart from Skywrath Mage, who just will probably be one of the ones that will actually die from all that. And he has got a Rod of Aethos, which I hope he can use it before he dies. In the meantime, on the side of AlbumSheet, we do also have the BKB up on the Razor. I'm not sure how much that will help him. Because I'm not sure how much Earthshaker and Tidehunter can actually delay the fight this time with Ravages and Split Earths and, or not Split Earths, but Ravages and Fissures and an Echo Slam. So we'll see how this is gonna go, but this is Cloud9 being ready for it. Taking out the tier 2, last one standing on the map.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
On the map for AlbumSheet, this was their last tower, so it's now tier 3 towers, high ground. Envy has an Aegis, not afraid of anything. Will probably save his BKB until the Aegis is spent, so can see first what AlbumSheet can throw at him beforehand. Sticky napalm charges will actually be very annoying for him, by the way, because Spectre does have a pretty slow turn rate. But for now, it's working out. I mean, just slowly pushing it, right? I mean, they might as well. Nature's Prophet has got those treants up again. He's actually going to push the lane out on the bottom first. We'll be back in 20 seconds, I would assume. And in the meantime, Cloud9 is just going to make sure that AlbumSheet is going to get stuck in their base and hope for them to initiate. Oh, BKB turned on by AY. Echo Slam still coming out. Black Hole hits upon 2. Vova Pain, Inquisitor. Both are going to drop. That is going to be your Razor down. He can't get up. Bedrider dies. Aegis goes down, but it doesn't matter. That was not a fight that AlbumSheet is going to be very happy with because they do not have a buyback on the Razor. And that is a problem. He uses BKB there as well. Got stuck in the black hole. Couldn't do a single thing. And that is potentially game. There's a Ravage. There's a Lasso. But where is the damage going to come from? They don't have it. They don't have the wards from the Shadow Shaman anymore either because he just planted them. But they're just cannon flutter right now. That's just, it's just a lot of extra gold going the way of Cloud9. And this is just their battle formation. Putting Envy and Fad on the foreground. If something happens, these people are going to come in to save them. But other than that, it's just 3 racks. They can back off, do the same thing in middle again. Why not? Show me. Oh, is this really something you want to be doing? I don't think so. Ravage up on 4 though, and they might be able to get a kill, at least 1 kill. AY Tower will finish the job. No, it won't. Fada still alive for the moment as well, and it is just Chomi and Big Number that have died. Earthshaker thinking about teleporting, then decided he couldn't and died. Tide, the only one left alive. I don't know where. There he is. No fear. That's going to be the end of that fight again as well. Nobody died in Cloud9. That was the Lasso and Ravage. They should have waited for that. The Razor is back up again now, but what good does it do if he doesn't have his teammate? He's going in 1 by 1. He is going in by himself. Uses BKB. Now he's basically forced to fight because he has his BKB on. Might be able to take down Fada, but he can't. No, he's in trouble. GG. It's over. It's done. Cloud9 victorious here for the 4th game of Day 2 of StarLadder Season 10 for the European Division. And that's it, guys. I still can cast 4 games in a day without getting completely insane, even though I did sound a bit insane during this game, but that's okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me on this channel, even though I know it's not the official channel, and maybe it's a bit sad that I said I won't say it. No, don't say it. I won't say it, Sheever. Okay. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter on @SheeverGaming. Follow me on Twitch on @SheeverGaming. Put Sheever Gaming on Facebook on Sheever Gaming. And my sister would wave her finger at me for not saying Facebook. Like me on Facebook.com/SheeverGaming. Do it. My sister would be very happy with you. Thanks. And yeah. Thanks. Going to be playing some commercials, might actually play some games afterwards, so we'll see. Anyways, be right back.